Hello, people, and today we are gonna read Captain Underpants, the sorry, the amazing of Captain Underpants, the first epic novel, the original, not that movie. The movie was just never mind. The movie was great though. I can tell you that much. It was story. Anyway, let's read. The amazing of Captain Blah. A little after yeah. And that's all the stuff. Slow down, people. Or read careful. Oh, and if you start seeing some blurs, I giggle. The camera has been no functioning. Okay, let's begin. Okay, Chapter 1, George and Harold. Meet George Barrett and Harold Hardship. George is the kid on the left. I think that one is the left. I think can't tell the question right. It's the tie and this guy. And with the back top. Harold is the one who's on the right. So this is the right and that's the left side. The t-shirt and the bad headcut. Remember that now. George and Harold was the best friends. They had a lot in common. They lived right next door to each, and they were both in the same 4th grade class. George and Harold were usually responsible kids however things bad happened. George and Harold were usually responsible. But don't get the wrong idea about those two. George and Harold were usually almost very nice boys, no matter anybody else thought. They were good, sweet, and lovable. Well, okay, maybe they weren't so sweet and lovable, but they were good nonetheless. Yeah, they just joke around. Okay, so look at the page. Okay, now let's read Chapter 2. Just that George each had a silly, stinky mile long. Usually that stinky was hard to control. I can't read some of these words, sadly. Suddenly it got them into trouble. And once it got them into a big, big trouble. Before I can tell you that story, I have to tell you this story. Yeah, chapter 2's logo, blah blah blah. Okay. After a day of cracking jokes, pulling pranks, causing mayhem at school. George and Harold liked to rush to the old treehouse, his backyard. Inside the treehouse was two old funky chairs, a table, a cupboard, a man with junk food, and Hodges cake with pod clock cake filled with pencils, pens, snacks, and circle paper. And yes, people, we're reading this. Yeah. Harold likes to draw, and George Harold likes to draw. George likes to make up stories. Together, the two boys spent hours and hours writing, drawing their very own comic book. Over a year, they had hundreds of their own comics, starting dozens of their superheroes. There was Dog Man. Then came Tommy the Talking Toilet. Who could forget the amazing cow lady? But the all-time greatest superhero they ever made up to be the amazing Captain Underpants. And yes, people, this is real. George come up with the ideas most superheroes were flying around in their underwear. And he said, this guy actually is around, flying around in his underwear. The two boys laughed and laughed. Yeah, said Howard. He could fight with wedgie power. George and Hal spent the afternoon writing, drawing the comic adventures of Captain Underpants. He was the coolest superhero yet. Okay, next page. Right. No, I lost the page. There we go. Wait, where is it gone? Oh, right. Do this. Second page. I can't hold two things at once, people. Look at for the lucky for the boys. This sanitary at Shirley's Holiday was much too busy to keep an eye on machines or whatever. They got a chance. Harold and George would sneak into the coffee and run off to make several copies of their latest their homework comics on the playground for the last Captain Underpants. After the school days of comics in the playground for 50 each. Yep. Chapter 3, The Amazing of Captain Underpants. Yes, that's him. Written by George Bill and cartoon by Hal Hart. Written by George Bill, cartoon by Hutchins. It's supposed to be drawn by. Ooh, let's read the comic. Okay, the really cool adventures of Captain Underpants. It was a long time of darkness and display for planet Earth. Bad guys had taken over the streets, and all of the superheroes in the world were too old to fight evil. Hey! Ha ha. Along came a new important extra superhero. Tra-la-la! Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's an egg salad sandwich. Oh, I remember. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's an egg salad sandwich. No! No, not that reference again. No way. I'm Captain Underpants. Captain Underpants was faster than a speeding race bus, more powerful than boxer shorts, and able to leap tall buildings with getting a wedgie. Tra-la-la! Oh yes, he is. Night and day, Captain Underpants watched over the city, fighting for truth, justice, and all that community. Meanwhile, at a nearby Aryan school, turn the page. Oh yes, my friend, I will turn the page. What's next? It was stinky taco stay at the cafeteria. Yuck! Everything. Hates it so much they all threw it away. Trash. Soon the cafeteria thing came to life. I am the indestructible Hulk. A monster ran around the school eating everything at sight. Help! The interrupting Hulk just ate up 50 food chairs and the gym teacher. Oh no, not the folding chairs. Principal. This looks like a job for Tra-la-la! Captain Underpants! Captain Underpants that shot lots of underwear at the monster, but it didn't do anything good. Oh, no turning page. Fine, I'll turn the page for myself then. So Captain Underpants took off running. The Incredible Hulk chased him. Grah! Help! And chased him. Finally, the Incredible Hulk got too tired, thirsty to chase Captain Underpants. Boys. So the monster took a long drinking from a stinky waste ball. Gulp, gulp. When suddenly, flush. Hooray for Captain Underpants! Do I see a graphical? The E has been ruined by an F. Okay, must be symbolizing. And so the Incredible Hulk got flushed away and was never heard from again. Tra-la-la, the end. Don't miss our next exciting adventure, Captain Underpants and the attack of the talking toilets, coming soon to a playground near you. Treehouse Comics Inc. Chapter 4. Mean Old Mr. Corrupt. Do you see that old guy not looking out the window up there? That's Mr. Corrupt, the principal. That's the principal. He's evil. I can guess from his evil stare, he's evil. I'm not judging him. They're even gonna say he's evil. Now, Mr. Corrupt was the meanest. Told you so. Told you so. Was the meanest scold old principal in whole history of James Hill's school. He was John Hughes. He hated laughter and singing. He hated the sound of children playing at recess. In fact, he hated children altogether. And guess which two children hate all of all? I'm guessing. You two. He hated George and Harold. I'm guessing. If you guessed George and Harold, you're right. Aha! I knew it! Mr. Corrupt hated George and Harold. He hated their pranks and their wise crooks. He hated their silly attitudes and their crooked giggling. And he especially hated those awful Captain Underpants comic books. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I love it. I need another copy. Yeah, this is a great success. That's what I think he's thinking about right now. I'm going to get those boys one day, Mr. Crop vowed. One day. Very, very soon. One day. Chapter 5. One day. Very, very soon. Remember when I said that George and Harold's silly schemes got them in big trouble once? Well, this is the story. This is the story how that happened. And that some huge prank, a little Mel turned their principal into the cookie superhero. It was a day of the big football games between the scheming president, the black nation was filled with fans. See our football games today. And looks like they're gonna change it again. The cheerleaders ran onto the field and their pom-poms over their heads. The flying black and of their pom-poms circled all around them. Giving a K, shouted the cheerleader. K, repeated the fans. Give me an N, shouted the cheerleader. N, give me a chew. A chew. repeated the fans. Achoo, achoo, achoo. The cheerleader squeezed some more. Sneezed and sneezed and sneezed some more. They couldn't stop sneezing. Hey, shouted a fan, and somebody sneaked back pepper into the leader's pom-poms. I wonder who did that, asked another fan. I think we all know who. Someone's gonna die today. The cheerleader stomped out of the field, squeezed and debuted with as the music and members took their places. But when the band began to play, suddenly strings of bubbles began blowing out of their instruments. Bubbles were everywhere, up, down the field, the behind track of the wet body form. Hey, growled the fan. Somebody pointed. Bubble burst in the place. Bubble band interrupted. I wonder who did that, asked another fan. Both teams took the field and knocked up, and up went the ball. Higher and higher it went. The ball suddenly sailed into the. It kept right until it gone. Hey, shouted Fallon. Filled the game's ball with helium. I wonder who did that. As another fan. Ooh, almost did it back today. I know that for sure. Boy, but the missing ball didn't. Beside at that moment, it was the field's migrant. Hey, shouted the coach. Somebody replaced our deep heating potion with Mr. President's ugly itching cream. I wonder who did that? Shouted the fans in the bleachers. Boy, they smell. The whole afternoon on much the same way, with people shouting hey, somebody put in the lemonade. Hey, somebody got all the bathroom doors that shut. While most of the fans and benches have gotten up and left. Big game has been spotted. Everyone in the sky was and we all knew who. Someone's gonna be angry. Everyone, that is, except for two young boys crouching in the shadows behind the best boy. There'll be two talk, that's for sure. I just hope we get busted. Said George. Don't worry, said George. We covered our tracks really well. There's no way we get busted. Chapter 6. Busted. The next day at school, an announcement came over the last Bill and Harold Halters. Police report to the principal corp's office is one. Uh-oh, sir. I don't like the sound of that. Don't worry, said George. They can't prove anything. That's what they say. And anyways, people, that's the to be continued for our story today. Sorry I have to lift it off on a cliffhanger. It was nighttime, so anyways, I hope please you enjoy that. Now, that was the book of the amazing Captain Underpants book. The Adventures of the Amazing Captain. Goodbye. Bye bye. Bye bye.